Hey, James Watson here, debunking this BS racism from blacks that is just, it's done. I mean, it's done. It's over with. Okay, we've got, and I'm going to debunk everything right now. Nobody's been around for hundreds of years. Point somebody out to me that's actually alive right now. It's been around hundreds of years since the last time real slaves were around. Okay, nobody? Huh, that's funny. You want to cry about picking cotton? My grandmother picked cotton. So what? She did it for money out in the Texas fields. It happened. Who cares? You know who the biggest, some of the biggest slaves were? Irish. We were some of the biggest slaves. White. I'm German-Irish heritage. Some of us were some of the biggest slaves. I don't want any favors from anybody. I don't care. It happened. I don't care what happened 50 years ago, 100 years ago. I don't care what happened ever. It's got nothing to do with me. The day I was born, the slate wipes clean. I start from there. I've seen cops and military and majority criminals that were black. You have a choice. Be a man, a real man, or be a whiny little hoe and go blame everybody else for, your problems. But it's real funny that you go join Islam, some of the biggest slave owners, to preach social justice, who, by the way, since 622 AD, and owned slaves, a prophet, Mohammed, had himself a few that he called raisin heads. Loved to call his slaves raisin heads. How would you feel if you were called that? Nobody even thinks about slavery these days. That's why you do, because you're looking for an excuse. You're just crybaby. So you go run into Islam, who amazingly owned all these slaves. You're better off going to the KKK. KKK didn't own as many slaves. 1.6% owned slaves at its peak in America. You have any idea how many Islamists own slaves? Jesus, do you know how many people that they have now working for them? What, are you kidding me? You guys, the only thing you're oppressed from is intelligence. I'm oppressed. Really? I'm white. I'm intelligent. I'm physically capable. I got great recommendations. I got a great resume. I've got everything that one could have, and I can't get a job. I've applied to 300 places, and they won't give me the opportunity simply because of the fact when I was 17 years old, I got myself in a little bit of trouble. It doesn't matter how well I can articulate. It doesn't matter how capable I am. It's resolving problems. Doesn't matter. I am white. I am not allowed to work at the majority of places that are out there. So I had to fight professionally. I had to make things happen. I had to own my business. I had to do the right things, put the one foot in front of the next, not cry about stuff, and just make it happen, period. And that's what I'm doing. Now, you want to cry about racial equality. That's hilarious, because literally you can lean on racism and all of a sudden people bend. You turn around and that's what you do. You're like a little baby crying for his mama's tit. That's what you get to suck on. So, well, and a few other things. And so you've got a college like Mizzou, and what you have, a college like Mizzou, and you got all these people whining. But if we make an all-white college and say blacks are not allowed in here, oh my God, you're going to start crying and whining. You guys don't want equality. You guys want your way. You're punks. You're sorry you're an embarrassment. You know what I mean? That's really all you are. For those that are whining about it. You got guys like Carson, and you got, plenty of blacks that pull over on the side of the street and they make a video and they agree with me. There's no reason to make an excuse. There's only an excuse there if you want one. You got that brother, Coffee from San Francisco 49ers. He gave up a contract, go join the military. That's a real man. You need to look up to him and go, you know what? That's a real dude right there. He went out of his way, put his life in jeopardy for the freedom of others, selflessly. You weren't seeing him bragging and boasting about raping. That's all you guys do. You boast, you brag, you pimp. 99% of you are pimping and you brag about it. You make books about it. You like doing it. You like being stupid. You like being violent. Why shouldn't somebody pull you over and shoot you? If you started acting like one of those people, I'd probably shoot you. I'd go, you know what? This dude is perpetrating a gangbanger. He's got himself a chick with a black eye in the next seat. He's talking mad trash to me, you little cunt. Somebody should blow your head off so you don't breed. You know what? And that's really what happens is it's no different than me walking up and shooting your kid or some other black dude's kid. They go, why'd you do that? Hey, some black dude like 35 years ago raped somebody. That was 35 years ago. You know what's funny? Racism was hundreds of years ago, and and you go, yeah, but racism's still around now. Hey, some brother just raped somebody just like 2 seconds ago. That seems to be a sport for them. So I killed your kid for it. That's fair, right? That's how stupid you are. You're oppressed. What? Presidentially? Did you forget the president's black? Or did you forget the guys running for president's black? Or did you forget you guys are all-stars? Did you forget you guys are some of the highest paid? Did you forget you guys are champions? What are you oppressed from, you crybaby? You know, Jefferson said a racial slur 21 times, honky. And guess what? Dukes of Hazzard never said the word nigger once. Cancel that show. You can still watch that Rapo Cosby. You could still watch Jefferson's. Be a man. Own your race. See, it's not a stereotype, and it's not out of line for me to say, hey, the majority of politicians out there that are corrupt are white. That's true. Here in America, that's true. The majority of serial killers, they were white. And there's a few black ones, but the majority of them are white. That's called owning. Okay? Owning our responsibilities for what we do. You guys, oh my God, just go to the White House Press, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Bureau of Justice Statistics. You can see all the stats. They're colorblind. You know what I mean? You guys slaughter each other. You literally kill more of yourselves than we've ever done. Literally, you could take every murder that ever happened to every black ever in America, and you guys have probably polished that in the last 30 years, just in, the major cities alone with what you guys have done to each other. It's like 89%. It's like, I think it's, let's just say it like this. It's like 89 to 90-something%, 9 out of 10 blacks are the ones killing each other. That's it. Doesn't that make any sense to you? Think about it. And you know what the white ones are killing you? Cops. Because you're stupid. You're out there committing crimes and then reaching for stuff. Hey, I'm going to run from a cop. When the cops got called on me, I think it's a good idea to reach my waistband for this black phone. I'm going to call my homeboy. Blow. Oh, you racist. He was a good boy. Shaquisha. She said it. His auntie. So look, you need to own responsibility for your actions. I don't care if these little punks at Mizzou are offended. Tell them they're canceled from college. So you don't deserve an education. All you are is a whiny little bitch. James Watson here, signing out.